and you could just make people honk?
They probably got that phone number. That's probably you can do it.
Yeah, come on.
This is the 250 kilowatt charge station.
Oops. Because he was in the cake shop next door. He's supposed to meet me at the Trader Joe's.
Yep.
What about you, Dad?
Oh man, vintage clothing? Oh man, I always wear vintage clothing. I've always had vintage clothing from everywhere.
Are you an
Vintage.
How did I end up on a 250-mile road trip to Los Angeles to vintage shop with my dad? Let's rewind.
Good morning. It is the day that I'm going to LA and I haven't packed yet. I already have many notes on how I'm going to do self-care vacation next year better. I am a last minute packer. Next time I'm going to pack well before my vacation time even hits because I've been just so sleepy and lazy. So I'm going to get packed and dressed. My dad will be here at 6:30. Got my ring light, my leather weekender bag from Montana Hudson. I'm gonna bring my makeup bag in the front seat so I can do my makeup. I brought 2 Stacy London books, my pillowcase, a rainbow order to do an unboxing. Here's the outfit of the day. I thrifted this cold shoulder. Here's the Bryndle bag from Montana Hudson, and it's got my mace in it and a security alarm. Okay, let's hit the road.
So every spring break for the last 2 years, I've planned and taken a self-care vacation, and both years so far, I have gone to Los Angeles because last spring break, I just fell in love with the city. I ate such amazing food and knew I wanted to come back to thrift shop.
Meant to go to the Goodwill outlet that's highly rated, but we are near this Goodwill, so we're gonna give this one a shot. Some ladies shared their umbrella with me as I was walking in and told me that the best designer shopping is gonna be at a place called Wasteland.
I found some really great stuff here I don't think I would have found in Vegas.
I dress men too.
Including some real vintage that was made in the USA. I tried to buy only things that I would actually wear, so I did end up picking up these 3 items for $25. This jumpsuit's made in the USA. It downpoured real hard the whole time that we were in Los Angeles.
Now we're headed to The Way We Wore, a real vintage clothing boutique with clothes from the 1920s and on, maybe even earlier than that. And it's from the television show LA Frock Stars, which I binge watched like a month ago. We're here!
As soon as I walked in, I was greeted by Doris Raymond, the owner of The Way We Wore and the star of LA Frock Stars. I even got to see vintage pieces in person that I saw on The Way We Wore's website and recently made social media content around. I would have liked to have stayed longer, but I was starving, so we had to stop at Trader Joe's to get some snacks for the Airbnb.
Someone just lost their bumper. Quick, oh my god. Here's our new neighborhood.
Ooh. That's pretty nice. Look at that big house there on the left. Wow.
Bing bong. How cute.
This was my first time ever staying at an Airbnb, and I really wanted to make sure that I found a really safe place to stay in LA because I didn't know if I was going alone or not on this trip. I also wanted to find something that slept multiple people, so next time I go to LA, I can bring others with me and share costs. And I really can't believe the deal that I found with this place and how well executed the Airbnb was. It really had everything you could possibly want while staying in a place, like this small kitchenette, complete with coffee, and a TV that you can actually watch streaming services on. I felt like the money was well spent for a place to stay, but also as a business investment because now I know exactly how to create an awesome stay if I was ever to create an Airbnb of my own.
I'm so tired. Good morning. I feel a lot better after getting a lot of sleep. That's all crap. I'm gonna cut all that. It's like blah, 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 blah. Let's open my latest rainbow order. Oh, I forgot I ordered this. And I almost bought it in the store. What's great about Rainbow is that you can bring items back to the store. So you have free in-store returns. This is kind of like one of those lounge sets that you can dress up or down. It's comfortable. You can work out in it. I really like to have things in my wardrobe that allow me to be ready for anything. These are, yep, very cute. See-through though. I see right through it. All right, it's a little hippie. Got a little pouch here. I still like the whole thing. It's just too see-through.
I loved everything else in my package from Rainbow. This order, I got 2 cotton tank tops for $5 a piece, and they are the shelf bra type that you cannot get anywhere else, and I love this smiley face shirt. Our next stop was the Huntington Library, Art Museum, and Botanical Gardens. Dad dropped me off so that he could go find a spare Tesla tire. For just a 2-day, 1-night trip, I think we did really well with our time management. And we both worked together to get exactly what we wanted out of the trip. I was actually surprised. Love you, Dad! The very first painted portrait I noticed was of this woman who was reading a letter from her older sister, and because of the distance between them, she was missing her sister, whose portrait was also laying in her lap in a sort of locket. It reminded me of my own long-distance relationship with my sister. As a previous student of an art school, I'm always surprised how few brush strokes can convey so much. Everyone in this portrait has big eyes.
I'm inside the Huntington Art Gallery. I wish I could spend a lot more time here. I have to move pretty quickly between the rooms and the buildings. There's like 3 buildings I have to see, so I gotta move on to the next one. I haven't been to art galleries like this since I lived in Minnesota. It's definitely inspiring, overwhelming to like read about people's lives throughout history and how they've not changed at all. Makes you want to cry.
Here's a wedding portrait of a woman who didn't want to get married to the man she was marrying. Her portrait lives in this room full of full-length, amazing portraits of people and their lives and what was important to them, and even the fashion and behavioral trends of the time. To be honest though, I just wanted to be outside. The gardens were supposed to be closed and they had these yellow taped areas that you weren't allowed to go in, but of course I went past them and brought my veggie tray to eat among the squirrels. The property was so stunning everywhere, and I'm so glad I got to experience it without all the people around. There was so much to see. I spent 2 hours at Huntington. I spent about an hour in all the museums and an hour outside enjoying their property, and I could have been there all day. I would like to go back one day because there's so much you're not even going to be able to see in this video, but I'm going to continue to show you some of the shots that I got before I left.